Washington football addicts, baby. Let's go. Washington football addicts, we've been repping for years, always keeping it real. It's Rod, Steve, Devin, Phil. We talking about latest deals and what goes on the field and happenings with the team. So listen if you a fiend. Go Rod, go Steve, go Phil, go Dale, go Rod, go Steve, go Phil, go Dale. Washington football addicts, baby. Let's go. Washington football addicts, baby. Let's go. Washington.
Hey, what's going on, addicts? It's your boy Rod. So far, I'm by myself. Dev's supposed to be here. He's running late. He's on CPT, but it's all good. So my boy Steve, he's at the game, tailgating in the red zone lot. Phil's going to Buffalo Wild Wings this evening. So I'm going to hold it down and just talk about the team. So the first thing that's kind of on my mind, I thought was really interesting, fellas, is that I thought that preseason week 2 would be the dress rehearsal game this year, and it's not. I saw Patrick Mahomes play yesterday. Saw Allen play today for the Buffalo Bills. So I was really surprised to hear and see that Ryan Fitzpatrick has already been ruled out for tonight's game. So with that said, I'm like, okay, well, Taylor Heineke's next, right? We're gonna rock with Taylor. We'll be good. Taylor Heineke ain't playing either. So right now, I guess we got a lock for both QB1 and QB2 potentially. And we're thinking that Kyle Allen is going to start the majority of the game, and then Steven Montez may sweep it up. But really interesting. I wasn't expecting Ron Rivera to do that for this preseason game 3. So like I said, I thought that week 2 would be the dress rehearsal, but it's looking like this is actually going to be the dress rehearsal this week. So definitely want to know how folks are feeling about that one once they start watching the stream. So what's going up out there? I see you got some viewers on Twitter, got some viewers on Facebook, YouTube. How you guys feeling about today's game? What do you guys want to see out of the preseason game 3? So I was just talking about how Ryan Fitzpatrick isn't playing tonight. Heineke's not going to play tonight. It's going to be Kyle Allen and Steven Montez show for the quarterback position. Really unexpected, especially with Ron Rivera saying, "Hey, we don't really have QB1 named yet." Okay, we're going to see Fitzpatrick play tonight. Nah, he's not going to play at all. So that kind of threw me for a loop. This is the dress rehearsal. I guess this is the game that they're game planning on. So how you guys feeling about that? Drop some comments, man. Give me some data to talk about, man. Got a lot of young players, new season, new standards, and new expectations for preseason. This is the third and final preseason game. How you guys feeling? Now, anyone actually at the game? I seen on Twitter somebody had dropped a Benjamin St-Juste cover on like the pregame package at the stadium. So I was like, okay, he's a lock. He's a lock for Russ. And I probably assumed he would be. He's a draft pick, and you're going to want to keep your guys. But tonight I'm also excited to see AGG, man. I know he's on the roster bubble. I want him to have a really big game. And I want him to have a statement game, really, and show and prove that, hey, I belong in this league. I belong on this team. So he's one of those guys from last year that didn't have a lot of playing time due to injury. But Antonio Gandy Golden is one guy I want to see rock with us, man. But who's out there, man? Leave a comment, drop something. What's up? Dev jumping in.
Yo.
My guy. You're on CPT for real.
You said 2:30? You said 4:30?
I said 4.
I promise on the text message. Also, was on
Oh
the
my God, we gotta fight. We gotta fight. See, y'all, I told Deb
look at
be
the
here
group
at
chat.
4. Man, bro, we are live. I'm streaming. I've been rambling about the QB1 position. So, Dave, since you're here, let's talk. Let's chat. Fitzpatrick isn't going to play tonight. Neither is Taylor Heineke, man, and that threw me for a loop. So it looks like QB1 and QB2 are already locked in for the Washington football team. So I guess you didn't know your reaction. So how do you feel about that, man? You're just going to see the Kyle Allen show tonight, more than likely. Stephen Montez.
Are they fighting for the third quarterback spot? Is that what's going on?
Yes, I guess so.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, hey, shit, it is what it is. But I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't expecting that, man. Ron had said that, hey, no one has the starting position yet, so I was surprised. I mean, I saw Pat Mahomes, former league MVP, playing in Kansas City yesterday. I saw Josh Allen playing in Buffalo today. Dude went like 20 for 24, 2 touchdowns, like 216 yards, something crazy. He had a hell of a game. In the dress rehearsal, and then you got Ron Rivera saying, hey, our QB1's not solidified yet, and then Fitzpatrick's not even playing, so I think it's solidified. It's nuts, man. That's our team. That's our team.
And
I know.
Is Seamus Reyes playing today?
I don't know. I hope so. I want to see him. I mean,
I see him, Patterson, Cosme, Diami. I want to see a bunch of people. I want to see Forrest.
Yeah, me too,
I wonder
man.
if he makes the team.
What was that?
I wonder if Forrest makes the team.
I don't know. Man. They're talking to left guard. There's a lot of competition. They're saying that Schweitzer and Flowers are actually neck and neck. I'm not sure if that's good news or bad news. How do you feel about that?
I told you I think Schweitzer should have that job, man.
Okay.
That's just what I think. I like Flowers though. I'm indifferent. Whichever one of those two guys start, I hope they just play well. That's what I'm hoping.
That's all you want, man. Have we seen John Bates this preseason?
He's been killing it tight end. Yeah, he had a good first preseason game. I didn't really watch too much of the second preseason game.
I completely missed it, man. And they're not even airing the third one tonight, so I got to try to stream it somehow once this.
It's airing on the Washington NBC Washington channel, whatever it is. That's what I watch it on. It shows it on the list.
I know, but how the hell do you do it from Kentucky?
Man, I got a Fire Stick to give me all the local channels in the United States. I can just type it in.
Oh shit!
Like an app. I got a little dude. Man. You said you don't mess around with the janky stuff, but I can watch every channel.
I got the Birdman hand rub, baby. Let me know. I don't know. I might have to. I got a Fire Stick. I jailbroke
like $20 a month for like 3 accounts, 2 or 3 accounts, whatever. You can put on 2 or 3 different devices. You can watch. It's like it has a whole channel screen. You can turn on anything live. You can record live, all that stuff.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have to talk about that offline because I'm definitely not tracking any of that. But shit, something, man. It sucks. Like I said, I'll use NFL Byte or something like that and stream it.
Yeah, that's what I would do if it doesn't work.
I ain't tripping too much off of it, man. But so, like I said, we know the QBs ain't playing. Who else are you excited to see? Who do you think is on the bubble that really needs to make an impression tonight? Offense or defense? Me, I'll say Shaka Tony, man. He hasn't done that much. I mean, he's a drafted dude, but he's a little bit undersized.
But the only problem I have with that is who's his competition? Williams and who else?
Yeah, Williams, Bradley King.
Yeah, those two. That's going to be. I think that's a tough one.
They got to do something. So here's the thing: you need depth. Listen, like I wanted to keep Ryan Kerrigan, man, and people thought I was nuts for it, but you need depth. Like you got 2 rookies in Bradley King and Tony. That are they really doing what they need to do? I don't know. Phil jumping in saying, "What's up, Axe? What's going on, baby? How the wings at Buffalo Wild Wings this evening, Phil? Let us know, man. Let us know."
They redecorated the Buffalo Wild Wings here. It's crap. It looks like a inside of the lobby of a funeral home. Like they redid it. They said like they're the only ones. We're the only ones in the area that they're redoing. They're doing a study. but they moved it to the old Ponderosa building, which is already stupid. And now it's like a souped up, like, it's weird, man. I can't even explain it. It's almost like a chill, like going to Starbucks is what it feels like when you go in there. It's all quiet, dark. It's weird.
I don't know. Like Buffalo Wild Wings kind of they fell off for me, man. I don't care for them. I told you, man, like I got some was it Pizza Hut wings, Wing Street? That should have been a hit ever since, man. I spend all my hard-earned money. If I don't want to make the wings myself, I'm going to Wing Street, man. Other than Wingstop, they got it, man. So Phil says Isaiah Wright is going to get cut after tonight. I don't know, Phil. I kind of see him. He's definitely a bubble dude. If he can make some decent special teams plays tonight, whether as like a gunner or something like that, or perhaps a return role, I don't know what they want to do. He has a shot, but he's the hometown kid, man. He's a Waterbury, Connecticut guy, so I'm rooting for him. It's kind of cool to have someone from your hometown on your favorite football team. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I want the best 53 on this squad. So if Isaiah Wright has to get cut, sorry for him. Maybe goes to practice squad or maybe jumps on another squad, man. But interesting, man. If Isaiah Wright gets cut, do you think that solidifies the Red Wolves name for us? Temple Owl, Red Wolves? No.
What's the correlation in that?
There's nothing. Phil's watching, so I just have to say something because I know Phil hates the Red Wolves.
Yeah, somebody know. I think that's the wrong right waiting on there, man.
Nah, man.
Wrong right. That sounds weird.
I wonder if is Terry going to start tonight? Samuel, like, are they playing? I don't know what this team is doing, man. Like here in QB1 and like presumably QB2 not playing. I wonder what that means for the rest of the offense, man. Like,
I'm gonna go on the Twitch here.
Yeah, try to find out. If someone knows, man, drop a comment, man. See, yeah. So Phil
Rajon Rondo is going to the Lakers too, huh?
Who's going to the Lakers?
Rajon Rondo. And they're talking about getting what's his name? Patrick Beverly just got bought up by the Grizzlies. They're talking about getting him too.
Damn. Hey man, Bron had the Toon Squad, but he makes himself the Goon Squad when he sets up his teams, man. See, I told you, Phil would say F a Red Wolf, man. He doesn't want the Red Wolves at all, man.
I like the Red Wolves.
I like it, man. I
would rather be just Washington, though.
That's lame and generic too, though. I don't know. I hope they don't do that. Just get us something legitimate. Yeah, that would not be good.
What if Carolina goes out there and throws for has one of those Mitchell Trubisky preseason games? I was in an argument with my friend Kool-Aid, and we were talking about how terrible the Bears were and how dumb it was to pretty much basically tell Andy Dalton you didn't want him last year and he goes to the Cowboys and then you trade a first round pick for Foles and then you end up getting Andy Dalton anyways on top of drafting the quarterback. Yes. When you look at Trubisky's stats, you're like, why didn't they keep that guy? Like when you look at this after his rookie year, he was an average or better than average quarterback as far as his numbers go. And half of that time, Allen Robinson didn't even play. So I was you didn't really go anywhere. I mean, you did it for Andy Dalton. That's the funny thing. You could have had probably a cheaper Mitchell Trubisky for at least one more year, but you went with Andy Dalton.
I don't know, and I guess that's part of the cleaning house. You see organizations do that quite often, but it is odd and it doesn't make a lot of sense. His revenge game last week was funny as hell, though. He bombed their ass. But Buffalo,
he's not bad. I thought he was a bad quarterback, man, but I literally fell into the rabbit hole last night on YouTube. And I looked, and early today, actually. And I was like, Kool-Aid's right. This guy wasn't that bad. He wasn't great, but he wasn't horrible. He was better than what we had last year. We won 10 games with Mitchell Trubisky.
I'm fucking trying to look up Mitchell Trubisky stats. I'm writing Kool-Aid.
It wasn't horrible. Yeah, that 1 year where he's like 500 as far as going interception to touchdown ratio. And then after that, he pretty much been a plus guy. He had a 1 year at 24 and 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
That's a Kirk Cousins type of year for us, man. 3,000 yards, 25 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. It's not a bad quarterback.
I mean, he's positive in the TD interception, margin. I mean, that's what you're always looking for. So, yeah, it sucks though when you have young players come to bad organizations and they're put in positions where they have to be the guy.
Would you rather have Mitchell Trubisky or Fitzpatrick?
Trubisky.
Would you rather have Jameis Winston?
Jameis all day. I'm at FSU. I mean, I like him at Florida State, so I am biased, but I wanted us to go after Jameis Winston so bad. And here's the thing about Jameis, man. Like, that dude had his LASIK surgery. He was playing with pretty much fucking cataracts his entire NFL career, man. The dude's blind as shit, and he was still throwing for, close to 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. Now, he was throwing interceptions as well. He's tossing it up, but I look at Brett Favre. Like, Brett Favre early in his career, the same way. And even throughout his entire career, that dude was almost a 1-for-1 touchdown interception guy. I mean, obviously he wasn't, but he would sling it, man. He would always be willing to fight and throw the ball. And it seems like teams aren't willing to have a quarterback like that anymore. So, but I don't know. I mean, we got a little gunslinger in Fitzpatrick, who's Fitzmagic and then sometimes Fitztragic. So I'm all about youth movement, though. So, Fitz isn't going to be here in 4 or 5 years. Trubisky potentially could have. Jameis Winston potentially could have. I feel the same way about Aaron Rodgers, though. You talk about Rodgers coming here next year. I'm like, I don't really know if I want that dude to do that. So, messing with your disappearing act.
Yeah, I can't get it right. I don't know what's going on.
I found out how to make the image move behind me, so I thought that was dope. So,
what?
You see it? I got like the intro joint. Yeah,
just put an animated GIF back there or something.
So yeah, I have the NVIDIA broadcast software on my computer, and I just put that behind me, so I'm able to change it on the fly to the blur background, the replacement. Yeah, so not bad. It's fun.
What are you sipping on anything for the game?
Absolutely, man. I got some.
Did you buy any alcohol, babe?
Got to get alcohol. So I got some Belvedere.
See some Twisted Teas in there.
Sipping on some Belvedere, some vodka, and some pineapple juice.
She went got her some Twisted Tea, man. So I had to go with the old fashioned devil's lettuce tonight.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to be done doing what I'm doing. I'll definitely smoke some.
Don't look like that's gonna slow up.
Shit. Well, I hope so, because I ain't got no time for it at all, dog.
Me neither.
At all. So shit, man. Who else is on the damn roster bubble, man?
Man, receiver. I guess y'all probably already talked that. I guess Field has Wright not making a team.
Yep.
Correctly, and so AGG. You guys have AGG making it? I haven't making it. I think he will.
I think he's gonna make it.
I think it'll be Sims, AGG, McLaurin, Curtis, Samuels. I think it will be Humphreys. I don't understand if Samuels is still kind of iffy, but if Samuels 100%, man, I'm gonna go with Milne.
I'm looking at Terry, Brown, Humphreys, Milne, Dax Milne, whatever, Samuel, and then oh Lord, AGG would be 6, but Cam Sims I think is up to 2. I don't think we're gonna keep 7 wide receivers, so it's that's crazy, man. Like it's a tough group, man.
What tight ends?
Tight ends, I think is go. Obviously, Logan's a lock. I think Bates, and then I could see them. Probably
it's gonna be Reyes, man.
I don't know. Like, listen, man. Like
that last
Bates.
press conference.
So here's the thing. Bates is not a pro type. I think he's a plug and play who could just come in. He's played the position in college. He's good to go. But Reyes, I think he's such an intriguing prospect that you don't even want to put him on the practice squad. Just for the physical specimen himself, like if you can teach, and here's the thing, he's been working hard. The dude will stay after practice. He'll run routes. He works on blocking drills. He works on receiving drills. And no one's going to go from not playing in the NFL, not playing, college level football to being a starter. I don't expect that from him, but you just think of the Gates and the Gonzalezes who transitioned from basketball to football and had Hall of Fame careers. And I'm not saying that Reyes is going to be that guy, but that's very tempting to build up. So I wouldn't mind him to be the team.
The cool thing about it is he doesn't have to be that guy because Thomas is that guy. So you can bring him about at a good speed where he can still continue to help and grow. Which is why I think that's the perfect situation for somebody to be a third tight end. You don't really need that guy to be a heavy contributor, hopefully. Now, I think you might have a problem keeping him on a team if Bates gets hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I would love some jumbo package with 3 tight ends. Thomas, right. Bates, and Reyes on the field, and put Baez or not Baez, either Reyes or Bates like the H-back position or something like that. Like that would
I'd love to see him play. I'd love to see a guy play fullback and just lead block somebody over. Personally, I was wondering that the guy who's played linebacker as big, as strong, and fast as he is. I'm like, y'all might be wasting that. Put him at defensive end. Take Kerrigan's spot, man.
No. I mean, Kerrigan had good hands at that defensive end position. A lot of tip balls and interception returns. So
every time he intercepted one was a touchdown, huh? 3 for 3.
No.
Probably all against Johnson.
I got this NFL top 100 on my screen next to me. Are there any more Washington football players on that list or not? Are we?
Who made it on our list? Sheriff, and that's it?
Sheriff and Chase Young. Sheriff was like number 97. I think Chase was like number 68.
You wonder now the eye test, I can see it, but you wonder how a guy plays when you're in the NFL and gets like 7 sacks and gets on a 100 all-time list, but another guy on the exact same team gets 7 or 8 sacks and not make it. I just think all that's weird. I get that obviously we all agree that Young is a better player than Sweat, but I wasn't using him as an example. It's just like where do they get Corey Davis is better than McLaurin at on there? Like what's the logical sense in this? I get that if you say Cole Beasley, who I don't think is a better receiver, but if you want to just say he's a slot, he's one of the better slot guys, McLaurin, he's probably a better slot than McLaurin is an outside receiver. If you want to count productivity, maybe you could say that. I'm not going to dismiss that, but there's no way you think he's a top 100 player and McLaurin isn't.
It's weird too because, like, I don't know which list makes the most sense in the NFL. Like, you got the Pro Bowl fan voting, a lot of homerism. Then you have the All Pro list voted on by Pro Football Writers of America, and we typically, I do at least, I look at the All Pro list is more prestigious than the Pro Bowl because you assume that people who read and write about the NFL for a living would know the game better than the casual fan, the average fan. I have no problem saying that. And then you look at the NFL top 100 list voted on by players, and you're like, dude, nothing matches up at all. It's confusing, man.
I thought it was weird that Josh Allen, the one in Buffalo, I thought it was weird that Allen is listed higher than Jackson. A lot of people say that, and I'm like, man, this dude literally has been an MVP of the year candidate 2 years in a row. And he's been the only player on the team for 3 years. This guy, Allen, had played bad for 2 years, and then his third year balled out of control. All of a sudden, that guy's a top 10 player in the NFL. And I even think Brady shouldn't be in the top. I think that's weird to have, it says top 100 players for 2020 in it. I mean, you really can't name 10 players in the NFL better than Tom Brady? That's weird to me, bro. I'm like, I don't think Tom Brady is a top 10 quarterback in 2021. Now, top 10 ever, he's the best ever. But I can name 10 quarterbacks right now I'd rather have Tom Brady, man. And I know that's nobody wants to say that, but he's old, man. He's like 40. He's my age. Exactly. Our birthday's the same day.
I want to hear your top 10 right now.
Quarterbacks. Off the top of my mind.
Quarterbacks that you would have other than Brady.
I would take right now.
Other than Brady.
Mahomes, Jackson, Allen. All right, we go down the list. I'm trying to think. Russ, Dax.
4, 5.
Hold on, wait.
Is that 5?
I'm still going. I got it.
Ah,
No, I got it. Rogers.
Okay, 6.
What's your boy? Lawrence. I'll take Lawrence. I don't think he might not be better now though. I don't want to count rookies. I guess.
You didn't say Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson.
You didn't say Allen.
I
You didn't
say
say.
Allen.
What about
Allen? I gotta look at the
What about Mayfield?
I can tell you. Yeah,
What about
like
Baker
right
Mayfield?
now, yeah. Like 1 year, if I had to just go and say I need a quarterback for 2021, I could name 10 guys I'd rather have. Now, if you telling me I gotta have them the rest of their careers and go back and take all their accomplishments, no, I wouldn't do that. But you talking about right now? Yeah, sure.
But is that right now? Is that right now for right now, or is that right now for the future?
Right now for right now.
That's interesting. I mean, Tom Brady was chosen right now for right now in Tampa Bay and won the Super Bowl.
Right, but do you think? But Tom Brady got outplayed in all 3 playoff games. Heineke outplayed that dude, man. Honestly, keep it real. They also had the number 1 defense in the NFL. I mean, that's a whole lot. I mean, if you had Kirk Cousins on Tampa Bay, they might have won it. Yeah, I mean, honestly, let's keep it real.
I don't know. I mean, there's something.
If Mahomes had Tampa Bay's defense, what do you think he's gonna do with that? They go 17-0.
Yeah, he probably should have, man. Like it's crazy, man. Because even Chris Sims had, I guess he was live on some show, or whatever. But he was like Tom Brady is like if you put Aaron Rodgers in New England, he will have won 10 Super Bowls. How do you feel about that statement?
Man, I feel like Green Bay has had 40 years of Hall of Fame quarterbacking and only has 2 Super Bowls to stand for it.
Yo,
let's tell you enough right there.
Chris Sims gets paid, so maybe. I mean, I just said that. Hey, I hold the All-Pro list higher because fucking people who read and write about the NFL vote on it. But that was
You froze up.
Tom Brady's losses in the playoffs. 11 match Aaron Rodgers wins in the playoffs. 11. He's 11-9 in the playoffs.
Man, his career
is the NFC. He is the NFC. To me, Aaron Rodgers is the NFC version of Peyton Manning. Amazing in the regular season and typically dies in the postseason.
Yeah.
It's not all. I mean, you can't be ignorant and say it's all the QB's fault, but that's how I look at his career, man.
He had some bad coaching down the stretch.
He has some bad coaching. He has some bad defenses.
Andy Reid's like that. Andy Reid's like that too. Andy Reid go 13 games a year in the regular season and get the playoffs, man. He has 1 Super Bowl. Andy Reid should have had about 5 at this point.
He should have.
Yeah, he got how many? He got to 4 NFC East championships or NFC championships with the Eagles. Lost every one of them. Then got the Super Bowl one of them. Yeah,
Philly ball. Well, he got to 1 Super Bowl with McNabb and Owens.
Terrell.
Yeah. The vomit game, the vomit bowl for McNabb.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, to me that's T.O. is a bad motherfucker, man. When that dude playing with the damn pins and needles and this shit, man, I was like, damn.
Hold on. Here's Allen. I want to say I won't take Big Ben over him. Jackson, Mayfield.
Yeah, we made look at this. We're getting
Tannehill, Watson,
we're getting like spam stuff.
Tannehill, Watson, Mahomes.
Oh man.
Dax. Man, it's gonna be close. Stafford, Rodgers. Yeah, I'm already there, man. Kirk.
Yeah, I'll take it. I can live with that.
The Atlanta's quarterback. What's Atlanta's quarterback's name? Ryan.
Jesus Christ.
Something Ryan, whatever. That's Washington. That's Ryan. That's Washington's quarterback next year, man. I got a horrible feeling of this.
You think so?
Man, I just got a horrible feeling.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's gonna be Washington's quarterback next year. I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Patrick Mahomes has just been the name. He's been voted the league's best player, top 100. Just looking at it right now.
100% sure of that. It's not even. I don't think he's the NFL's best player. I think he's by far the best quarterback. I think Lamar's a better player than him, man. I just think that I'm biased, of course, but I think Mahomes is a better quarterback. But I think that Jackson's a better NFL player. He can do anything, man.
Yeah.
I think if they switched, Jackson to another position, he would be good. Mahomes, I don't think you can play him anywhere else. So
I don't know. Mahomes he's sexy when he plays the quarterback position, man. Like that's just
Mahomes
he's
a bad
fun
man,
to
dude.
watch, man. Huh?
Yeah. He's a bad man.
He is bad man. Living in the Kansas City metro area, man, it is fun to watch. I mean, I could watch every single game of his. I still choose the Skins or the football team over them, but he reminds me of what I thought Robert Griffin III would turn into. He is just truly lightning in the bottle week in, week out. But he's far more polished as a passer. Like he sees the field so much better.
He also has Tariq Owens. I mean, and the prior guy is going to go down as one of the top 2 greatest tight ends of all time.
Tariq Hill.
Yeah, Tariq Hill. I said Tariq Owens. Who is he, dude? Who's Tariq Owens?
You think of Terrell Owens, man. We just talked about him. It's all good. You got the devil's bush in you already. But see, Thomas Millen, he agrees with you, man. So we got him on the screen. He says he agrees 10 over Brady as far as current. So
yeah, I think so. And that's no disrespect to Brady. Brady's the GOAT of all time. I'm not going to knock that guy, but there's 10 players. That's more than 10.
That's crazy, though. Like, damn. That's, you know what? With that being said, that it's odd, though, because we always believe that, hey, we need a quarterback to win a title. And Tom is obviously a very competent. He's a cerebral quarterback. He thinks, he understands the game. He can read the field. What's our chances of making damage in the league this year and potentially playoffs with any quarterback we have on our roster then, based upon what we think our defense is going to be?
Well, we won 7 games with
18
garbage. Yeah, with terrible quarterbacks. I feel like if we had a competent quarterback last year, they could win 10 games. Now, this year, man, what is it? We play Kansas City away, Bills away, Green Bay away, Tampa Bay. It's like a laundry list of all-time great, potentially great quarterbacks we play against. And then the division games at the end of the year, I really see us winning 7 games, man. And that's not a knock. It could go either way. We could either win 7 games or win 10 games. It's not going to be a horrible 1 or 3 win-lose season, and we ain't going to win 15 games. It's going to be something like 7-10 or 10-7. It's going to be 1 of the 2. Somebody.
So real quick, I'm going to go through the schedule then, and just you tell me just say win or loss. That's it. No explanation needed. Just see if we can get to that magical number. So week 1, Chargers.
Win.
Week 2, Giants.
Win.
Week 3, Bills.
Where? Here or there?
It's at Buffalo.
Loss.
At Atlanta.
Win.
So that's 3-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Week 5, home at the Saints.
Win.
It's 4-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Home versus Kansas City.
Loss.
4-2. At Green Bay.
Loss.
4-3. At Denver.
Win.
5-3. Home versus Tampa.
Loss.
5-4. At Carolina.
Win.
6-4. Home versus Seattle.
Loss.
6-5. At Las Vegas.
Win.
7-5. Home versus Dallas.
Loss.
8-6. So 7-6. 7-6. At Philly.
Loss. I don't want to say
7-7. 7-7. All right. At Dallas.
Win.
8-7. Home versus Philly.
Win.
9-7.
So we already went 9.
At New York. Close the season.
Lost. We ain't beating them. We're splitting them. I gave us winning the first one.
So 9-8. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know. It could be anything. Now, like I said last year, all the teams in our division went through 3 or more quarterbacks. Quit spamming us.
Yeah, I'm fucking deleting them right now. That's crazy. This is the first time we've been live on the page instead of the group. And I'm having to delete spam comments. I don't know if it deletes it from the page. I hope it does, but sorry about that, yo. I didn't mean to click that dude's comment.
I don't know who's going to win it. Who do you got in the Super Bowl this year?
Who do I have in the Super Bowl?
I got Baltimore, and I like to say Tampa Bay again, but it's so hard to win 2 Super Bowls in a row.
Yeah, for the NFC.
I'm like RG3 picked the Ravens.
It's going to be wildly competitive. So I think that Tampa can go again, not knowing what their record, not knowing what their schedule is going to be, but I think Tampa has a chance to go again. If Rodgers truly has a chip on his shoulder, I can see the Packers making a push. I don't know what they did on defense and what they added on defense. Now I'm going to bring it home to Washington, a little bit of homerism. A 9-8 record would probably get us in the playoffs.
You think so?
I think so. I think we can win a game or two. I don't think we would make a championship game. I don't know. I would hope we would, but I think that we can at least. What we need to do is truly open the eyes of potential free agents going into next offseason, where we're probably going to draft a young rookie quarterback for someone to groom for the future. If the kid plays lights out, he starts week 1, no matter where you pick him. But
see, I want Malik. What's his name from Liberty or college?
Hold on, Steve.
Malik
Steve's
Willis. Malik Willis.
We got. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got the homie Steve.
What's up?
How we doing? Okay. We got some live footage up there. All right. I like it. Get the homie Steve some big screen shine. They're coming out, baby. I like it.
Oh, snap.
I still have to get used to seeing Washington in the end zone and not this guy
on outside.
Damn.
Looks like the starters aren't playing. They're just gingerly trotting out.
Yes, that's what we were talking about earlier, man. So, hey, have fun with your kids, man. Enjoy the game.
Y'all look like y'all sweating, man.
It's hot. Oh, man. Shout out to
lots of Ravens fans here. Lots of Ravens fans. But
that is the FedEx curse, man. The FedEx curse of having the stadium filled with opposing teams' fans.
All right, fellas, I just wanted to check in.
Hey, man. Enjoy the game, Steve. Hey, kids. That's cool, man. Yeah, hey, game time. Kickoff's about to happen, man. So all I want today is prayers up for all folks still on the roster, man. Have a good, healthy, safe game on both sides of the ball. Good luck to the young men who are on that roster bubble. And let's get a good roster, man. Let's compete this year. That's all I want, man. So
Baltimore's like 18 or 19 in a row in preseason, right?
Yeah, dude. So yeah, closing comments. Beat them, exactly. Win the game. Win the game. Don't let them potentially set a record on you. But that is wildly impressive because there's so much roster turnover, and you look at the depth charts. So to go that many consecutive preseason games without a loss is a testament to their organization, their franchise. So, damn, I'm not sure if I'll ever go live on the page again because I'm getting so much spam in these comments, bro.
Man, quit looking up porn on your work computer, man.
And ain't me, bro. It is just I'm live on the page this time. I won't do it again. But, hey, man, I'm gonna see you in the live game thread. So anyone watching this, if you're part of our Washington Football Addicts group, join the group. Please do. We talk a lot of shit in there. We have a lot of fun, but it is probably the best place you can find some Washington football team discussion anywhere. And yes, I'm biased, but I will drop the link in the comments right here. So if you see this, join the group. Come on in and have some fun, man. So, like I said, have a good, safe game, and I'll see y'all on the other side, man. Peace.
Peace.